I am Sister Joseline. I have come to share with you the revelation of the 23rd of May 2018. I was in the church hearing audio testimony. When I was in the prayer room, I saw appearing the patriarch Moses. He was coated with a long white tunic in fine linen, which was very silky, and he wore a crown. His hair was shining. He greeted me saying, "The peace of the Lord be with you." He said, "Fear not," he told me. "The Lord sent me because he think I am the one that is supposed to come to you for this revelation." Moses spoke this way because I found it strange. Previously the Lord himself came to me, and he also sent his angels, so I was stunned to see the patriarch Moses coming to me, and I asked him, "Why is that the Father sent you instead of an angel?" He made it known to me that he was the appropriate person to do this task. Moses told me to follow him. He then asked me, "Have you read my writing?" I replied, "Yes, I did, but not all of them." He said, "That's fine." Then he transported me 1,000 years in the past, to the period where the Lord opened the Red Sea for the children of Israel. We were precisely at the place where the Red Sea was open on the ground, where the children of Israel walked when the sea was parted. I saw that it was really deep. Moses told me, "This water that parted to allow passage to the children of Israel in the time of Egypt symbolized the people of all nations." Back then the children of Israel did not know where to look for help. They were confused and lost, precisely like the people of this world. But we have a God who prepare everything in advance for his children. God made a way where nobody was expected. The way God made for the children of Israel is the same way he made for the people of the world. This way is of total holiness, of the body, the soul and the spirit, in order to have access to his eternal kingdom. The image of Pharaoh in my writing is just an image of the prince of this world that is a tyrant, that is oppressing God people. Moses asked me, "Do you know what happened with the golden calf?" I replied, "Not really." He told me, "The people of Israel were holy because they were already consecrated to the Lord. However, the scripture say that whoever reject the Lord will reject him." These people who were already consecrated to the Lord rejected him and joined the spirit of sexual impurity. This power of sexual impurity is what you people call the queen of the coast. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go down at once, for your people whom you brought up out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. How quickly they have turned aside from the way that I commanded them. They have made for themselves a molten calf and have bowed down to it. They have sacrificed to it." The next day they arose, offered burnt offerings, and the people sat down to eat and drink, and got up to indulge in revelry. Moses said the people joined the spirit of sexual impurity. This power of sexual impurity is what you people call the queen of the coast. This principality was not alone on that day when Aaron took the gold from their hands, and with an engraving tool he fashioned it into a molten calf, and they said, "These, O Israel, are your gods." Lucifer was there with the god Mammon, and the prince of the air and marine spirit, while the people celebrated the molten calf. These dark power were all uttering blasphemous words against God. While Moses was speaking to me, I was seeing what really had happened back in his period on a screen. On that day of the gold calf, as the people were celebrating, I saw the devil in the middle of the people of Israel seated on a throne, and behind his throne was Mammon, the god of money. There was the spirit of sexual impurity, the queen of the coast, around Lucifer. There were also space and marine demons. They all stood around Lucifer's throne and they were observing the children of Israel celebrating the golden calf. There was idolatry, dirty dance and abomination. The devil and his demon were enjoying the whole thing, and they blasphemed the Lord, and they said, "You thought you had separated us from this people. Behold, look at them, they belong to us. We won't let you have them as if they were your own property. They are ours because they are attached to gold, silver and ornament. We will hold them in our grip because of this. You will see, we will always push them to disobey you. They belong to us." While the celebration went on, I saw Satan making a pact with the people of Israel and the golden calf. He said this will be a perpetual celebration among the children of Israel. After showing me this, Moses took me back to church and went away.